Today is going to be out of this world. Welcome to Highnesses, I'm Dan and you are watching WDWAO. Thank you so much for joining us for day number 3 of our vlog series. We are currently up, it is 7:15 in the morning. We're up bright and early, already dressed in Gasparilla Island Grill. We've just had a coffee and a croissant, and the reason we are up so early today is because we are going on a 10-hour mission to Kennedy Space Center. Now, we booked a tour. I will put the details of the tour for you down below. We booked a tour, a VIP, of course, small group tour. We're going with Leanne and Dale. They're already here in reception. We're going to meet them in a couple of moments. And then we're being picked up, taken to Kennedy Space Center. We've got some time to go and look around. I think we're going out to see the launch pads as well as part of the tour. The tour we've booked does include lunch as well. And then once we've done that, they're going to bring us back and hopefully drop us at Disney Springs, where we're going to be meeting Taylor and Jackie from WDWAO. They're flying in today for dinner at Wine Bar George. And of course, because Taylor's coming, there will definitely be drinks involved. That girl, she is... well, you know, you've seen the mess, right? This is something really new for us today. This was actually David's idea. He asked to go to Kennedy Space Center. It's probably something I wouldn't have thought about doing, but having booked it, I'm really, really excited to do it. We'll tell you at the end of the day when we think it was worth it or not. But yeah, let's go to Kennedy Space Center.
I'm super excited for this. I just think it's going to be amazing. Yeah, that's it. What else do you want to know? Tell me something.
Are you still drunk from last night?
I wasn't even drunk last night, so this must have been previous night.
Oh. So you're actually taking us into space today, right?
Say that again?
You're taking us into space today?
Yeah, Space Center.
No, into space.
Oh, into the space? If you like, I can make arrangement.
Oh.
But,
So we just got picked up. They've given us a little breakfast bar. Some cheese and crackers.
Oh.
Little granola bar. Mini croissant. We didn't need that croissant, did we?
Mini chocolate croissant.
And a little cheese.
Oh, that's alright, isn't it? Some little snacks to keep you going on the journey. Oh, Titty Car is back on the bus. Here she comes.
Hello.
Do you watch it here?
Yeah, I do.
Hi, Titty.
Hello.
Hello. Leanne in the back over there. I've got Dale sitting behind her over there. And we're all on the minibus to Kennedy Space Center. And Leanne looks so tired today.
Very tired.
This is actually what TV cameras will show you. It's the actual clock. That's very, very cool, because I have actually seen this on the TV myself before. So yeah, we're actually right here where the countdown takes place. We were picked up at what, 7:30?
Very
It's
efficient.
now 9:05 and we're walking up to kind of go in. So these are quite cool. These are ticket booths where you can buy your tickets if you don't have them already. The rockets, Leanne?
Big. I like this one, it's got a face.
little glam sleeping in space. Which one would you say is the best?
Red Planet.
The red planet is the best one?
Yes.
So as part of the VIP tour we booked, we're doing something called the Kennedy Space Center Explore Tour. It's not included in normal entry here, it's like an extra add-on you can pay for. But this will take us out to the launch pad to actually let us outside of the bus to go and get some photos and stuff. So I'm really excited. This is the thing I've been most looking forward to. Let's see how this goes. The journey starts here.
And it's interesting how we stack our rockets in the vehicle assembly building. There's a service structure on a platform. The platform sits on 6 pedestals. It sits about 20 feet in the air. I want you to try and find a walk-through door on the ground level just to give you an idea of perspective of how big this building is. You can see one up on top where the Artemis logo is, but that flag right there is 210 feet long. It's 110 feet wide. The star field itself is as big as an NBA basketball court, or 96 feet by 46 feet. The NASA logo itself and the flag are the 2 largest painted structures of those 2 symbols in the world. Now we are coming up to our first stop. We're going to have 3 stops like I mentioned earlier. The first stop over here is called the LC-39 Gantry. Now we will be here for about 15 minutes. That's how it launches. The throttle will come out, grab it, pick it up, and bring it back. That is United Launch Alliance Pad 41. This is where they're going to launch the Kuiper satellite for Blue Origin on Friday. But this is Pad 39A. This is the one that launched every single Saturn V rocket that put men on the moon. Like I was pointing out on the gantry, you can see that service arm on the top that goes, that's white with the black end on the left. That's where the crew walks through to get into the Dragon capsule.
So we've just been up the gantry, I think at 39A, where we got quite a good panoramic view of all the launch pads. Now we are at one of the viewing areas where you can actually watch the launches from. There is actually a launch tonight at 10:30, I think. We're going to try and watch it from Orlando. Do you like being up by the launch pad? David, what's this?
It's the like escape tank they use to get away from the if there was a
the armoured vehicle. Well, this is a bit of a moment. This is a building I have seen in photographs for decades and decades and decades, and now I'm standing right in front of it. It's quite amazing, really.
Man took off and fly to the moon. It was a journey that began 12 years before that rocket ever left the ground. And it started on the other side of the world. This is the firing room. Launch control for the Apollo missions. This is not a mock-up. These are the very consoles we sat at when men first took off to fly to the moon.
10, 9. Ignition sequence start. The engines are on. 4, 3.
at the sheer size of this. It puts things into perspective a little bit, doesn't it? Today's been a really interesting day so far, like full of moments to reflect and just how insignificant we actually really are in the grand scheme of things. Speaking of insignificant, this one is super duper significant. Look at him.
Yeah, you turned that one around quickly, didn't you? For your sake.
Did I take a brave pill this morning?
Little bugger.
Was I wearing my brave pants?
Darling, you were swimming with sharks there, I'm telling you.
Which is quite a cool thing to do, isn't it, really?
Is that it? No.
Oh, is this what we can touch?
It's
Leanne,
a piece of old tiling.
Leanne.
Bathroom, isn't it?
Leanne, the police have told you many times that you can look, but you must not touch. Jeez. It's very cozy in there, isn't it, boys? So here we've got Alan Shepard's actual spacesuit. How cool is that?
When you get in your spacesuit?
This looks like shite, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How much is that hoodie, David?
$34.99 or something?
You gonna buy it?
Maybe. Shall I?
Yeah, you look cute in that. Okay, so we've just had lunch over at the Orbit Cafe here at Kennedy Space Centre. So I thought I'd give you a little update on our day so far. So what have we done so far today? We went and saw the rocket
We did
garden.
the simulator thing, the rocket garden.
Then we did the simulator to Mars, which was a little bit like soaring at Epcot. It was alright, wasn't it? Nothing amazing, but it was alright. Then we did our Explorer tour, which has been the best thing we've done today. So if you come here, it's $25 more to do that tour, and 100% worthwhile, isn't it? It takes you out to see the launch pads, the great big massive building. It's the tallest single-story building in the world.
What do they call it? Where they build...
Is it called the vehicle
assembly unit or something?
Something like that. I'll put what it's called on the screen for you. We can't remember. It took us out there, it took us to the launch pads, it took us to an observation gantry where we climbed up to the top and had a look out. We could actually see a rocket that's going to be going up tonight. Weather today's a little bit changeable. It's really sunny and nice 1 minute and then it's pouring with rain the next, but the rain only lasts kind of 10 minutes and it's gone and everything's drying up again. So a little bit unpredictable today, but that's Florida for you. Lunch, not good, was it really?
Some bad burgers and some nice chips.
Yeah. So as part of the tour we got a $15 voucher to spend on lunch. I had a buffalo chicken burger that had no buffalo taste to it at all. You had a pulled pork burger, how was that?
It wasn't great, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it was kind of the lower end of theme park food. It wasn't brilliant, and now we are going to go and do an experience where you get to hear the experience of a real astronaut, and we get an opportunity to ask him some questions. We're going to do that now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
What was I just telling you about the weather? It was absolutely beautiful, sunny, the floor was drying up. 2 minutes have passed since I last spoke to you, and look, it's pouring down.
And he's with us today to share his remarkable perspective on all this history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome astronaut Bob Thirsk.
Thank you, Nick, and thank you to you for joining me this afternoon.
I'm always thrilled to meet with people who are interested in exploration and also with space development, just like me as well. So we're kindred spirits.
Okay, we are fresh out of a live talk with a real astronaut, Robert Thirsk, who is a Canadian astronaut who spent 6 months on board the International Space Station, and he just spent probably the best part of about 45 minutes talking to us about life on board an International Space Station, about launching into space, about his return, some of the challenges, what he did whilst he was there. What an inspirational person. I was captivated by him. I couldn't stop listening to what he was saying. Even though I'm a bit tired and want to sleep, he properly held my attention the whole time. So if you come here, they have a astronaut twice a day doing a talk. Make time to go and see them and hear their story. It was really good. Now we are going to see the Atlantis, I believe it's called.
NASA had 3 space shuttles that they used for their space shuttle program. He was telling us.
Right.
And one is in Los Angeles, the other one is somewhere else, and the other one is here. So this is what we're going to see. They've got the actual one on display.
So this is the actual space shuttle.
Yeah.
We're going to see the shuttle, darling.
We're going to see the shuttle, darling, or the shuttle, as they would say from up north. So what we're going to see?
Space shuttle.
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 Shuttle. And how do I say it?
Cups.
No, how do I say this?
Oh, shuttle.
Shuttle.
Cups.
Shuttle. What did you think of the Atlantis?
Very cool. It's a shuttle.
It's a shuttle.
Shuttle.
Yes.
Shuttle! It's a shuttle!
Are you glad we came to Kennedy today?
Yeah, you?
Yeah. It's like news to me, wasn't it? Okay, so we are now back from Kennedy Space Center. We've just been dropped off at Disney Springs. Our lovely tour guide and driver Oscar agreed to drop us off at Disney Springs rather than take us back to the Grand Floridian for us then to get a bus back to Disney Springs. That was really, really helpful. So we're now at Disney Springs. Let me just tell you about that tour we did. I'm going to link it for you down below. I think it was really, really worth the money that we paid for it. Ultimately, we could have just got a car and driven ourselves there or got an Uber there, but we chose to do the tour, and we paid about $210 each for that tour. It was £175. Today's exchange rate, that's about $210 each. Quite a lot of money, but if you think about it, the initially it would have cost $75 entry to get in, plus $25 for the tour we did, and then $15 for the lunch we got, for the lunch voucher we got. So it was a kind of $115 worth of stuff before we got the return journey on the minibus. You could do it cheaper, but it was convenient. The guy was really good. He told us loads and loads of information on the way. So I would definitely recommend it. I'll find out what David thinks a little bit later on for you. But we're now at Disney Springs. We're going to be meeting Taylor and Jackie. So they're already here. So we're just going to go into Disney Springs. And then once we've met up with them, we're going to go for dinner at Wine Bar George, which I'm really, really excited about. So I can't wait for that. Oh my god!
Sorry. Do your thing.
It's okay.
I'll leave. Do your thing. We interrupted.
So we were just about to get David's view of Kennedy, and we were joined by these two lovely ladies I was just talking to you about. Taylor, how many drinks have you had so far?
Only one.
No way.
Well, I had some earlier, but only one since I've come to Disney Springs. And it was only a
So-
beer.
So how many in
2 ice
total have you had?
3.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's not like you. You've changed.
I know. It
You've
happens.
changed.
It happens.
You look shorter.
You mean less pregnant? Because I'm less pregnant.
Yeah, you're less pregnant, but you're also shorter.
Wait. Am I on a downhill?
I was just telling Leanne yesterday that you're like a giant. I was like, she's a giant.
Yeah, I was like 40 pounds heavier when you met me.
Yeah. Jackie, it's our first time meeting you.
I know. It's been a long day. Oh my god.
It's been about 6 years it's taken, but we finally did it.
I know it is. Hi. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? I'm into my little bobble.
Right, I was not lying to you. She was a giant last time I met her.
He was describing you to be like this.
I said I was 40 pounds heavier, but I'm not a giant.
Munchling.
What is a munchling?
Munchlings, they're like a variation on the characters. That one there is Baymax. That's supposed to be Minnie, is it?
Yeah.
That's Munchling Minnie. How much is Stitch? I think it's down here.
$35.
$35 for a Munchling. Do you want one? No.
Oh, that's obvious.
Mike. So what have they done? Have they kind of mixed Disney characters with food to make them Munchlings? Do you want a Munchling? Taylor, do you want a Munchling?
No, thank you. I'd like a margarita, please.
Do you know what a Munchling is?
Yeah, they're these weird stuffed food characters.
Yeah, we're trying to work them out. Like, we've never seen them before now.
They smell.
Do they smell?
Some of them, I think they are scented to the food that they...
Oh, David, have a sniff.
Well, I don't know if like the giant ones are, but I think like the packs.
Oh.
That doesn't smell.
Yeah, I don't know. There were some that they smelled when they first came out.
Oh.
And people would
do
cheat.
Do you have any?
Sniff them. No.
Does Miles want a Munchling?
No.
No. So we've now finished in the Christmas shop and in Disney Springs, and we're now in Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. All 6 of us are together, which is wonderful. We've got Jackie, Taylor, Leanne, Dale, and little David there, of course. We've all just ordered our drinks. That's what his family call him. Little one, don't they? Because he's the baby and they call him Wiener as well.
Alright, come on, tell him about it.
Alright, Wiener. So we've just ordered our drinks, and of course when they come we will tell you how good they are. Taylor's been here before, so has Jackie, and I've taken Taylor's recommendation on what I'm having, so but to be fair, she's a pisshead, so she loves everything.
Yeah.
This is the pisshead dance.
Ooh, I like it.
You went to your sake.
The diving bell is completely a sealed container. As you know, we have portholes, but they are still sealed. Now, everyone must learn this phrase. Repeat it back to me. Do not panic.
Do not panic.
If you see a little bit of water on the floor,
do not panic.
If it gets to the table, please still
do not panic.
If it gets to the top of the cushion, By all means.
Do
Okay,
not
so
panic.
one person got it. By all means, please, panic in an organized manner.
What have you got, Titty?
Fountain of youth, you know, for my youthful look.
Fountain of youth. Oh yeah, Leanne's celebrating her 30th birthday on this trip.
Wait 10 years.
Where are we going now?
Vino Barra Joyer.
And in English?
Wine bar George.
Wine bar George, isn't it?
Bar George.
How'd you say it in Northern?
Wine bar George.
Wine bar George.
Wine bar George.
We are at Wine Bar George, and we're gonna drink.
And eat as well, I hope.
And eat.
We're in the space station today in the gift shop, and we're up on like this balcony.
Oh yeah.
Leanne's downstairs, and he's going, Titty, Titty, and she's going.
So I have got the Froscato made with Dole Whip pineapple. It's Moscato, vodka, and pineapple. Let's give this a try. You have to give that a really good suck to get it out.
I really want to say something about it.
How is it? You got this?
It's really good.
I think Dan's all
Jackie's
over it.
being naughty. Taylor's on the bubbles.
Always.
She's such a lush.
That's me. Thank you so much.
How is it?
It's lovely.
Leanne, what do you think of the Froscato?
Entirely different story to you. It's delightful. My mother watches this.
Try to be a lady.
I don't want to be a lady. I don't want to be a lady. I know how though.
There she goes, she's going in.
No idea.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's whiskey.
Yeah, she down there. It's not a shot, Jackie.
What?
It's not a shot.
I didn't drink it as a shot. I sipped.
Delicious bowls.
You like them?
Yeah. If you move this one, you're not gonna be out of luck.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
We got round 2 coming right away. If you touch that cast iron, it will burn you. I do recommend you saganaki while it's still hot. When it gets cold, it gets super dense, kind of rubbery. It's not as fun to eat. Great, thank you. Thank you.
Excellent.
This is the olive oil cake, which is my favorite dessert in all of Disney. It is cake made with olive oil. It would be a shock, but then it has candied olives and handmade whipped cream on it. It is so weird and so good, not too sweet.
You pick.
It is really unique, and I really think if you come to Wine Bar George, you have to get it. It is like my staple dessert in Disney.
Oh no.
I like it. It's not overly sweet. It's really, really good.
Are you going to make this when you get back to South Bend?
I will try. It's really good. It's a little bit savory. Like it's a little bit of lemon. Yeah, it's nice and lemony. It's very light.
Savoury cake. So I've got the rolled pavlova, which is a white chocolate mousse, macerated berries, and a miso caramel. And it was $8.
Sorry, mine's already gone.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Want to try?
Switch.
Let Jack try as well.
Trying. That's a lot sweeter.
That is weird, but it's nice.
Right?
Yeah.
It's white.
Well, what an incredible day that was. So as you saw, we went to Kennedy Space Center for most of the day on a 10-hour tour, which we already talked about, so I won't go over that again. Then we went to Disney Springs, and we were going to get David's quick kind of view of that tour when we were frightened by Taylor and Jackie, and then the kind of night has just taken us away. 6 of us out tonight, we've had the best time. Honestly, it's been so good. Great company, good drinks, and really great food. Then we had a reservation at Wine Bar George at 8:30 p.m. tonight, and wow, what a great place that is. David went for the wine, of course. He's a big wine lover, so he had some wine. I had 2 frozen drinks, a Froscato and a Froscato, I think it was called, and a Frosé, both really nice. I had the Saganaki cheese on fire, that was really cool. Then I had the steak. David had meatballs, we shared the steak, onions and roast potatoes and zucchini, I should say here. We wouldn't call it zucchini, but now I'm sitting here, I can't remember what we do call it. What do we call it?
Courgette.
Courgette in the UK. Yeah, really nice. There was so much food there. We shared that between 4 of us. It was great. Yeah, overall 7 out of 10. Only because of the limited menu. The service was good. The food was great. It's a little bit pricey for what it was, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. Teeth, tits, action.
So yeah, as Dan said, we went to Wine Bar George tonight. I guess I just naively assumed it was just going to be a Disney Springs steakhouse kind of place, and sort of got in there and was looking at the menu and quickly realised there was like a lot of sharing platters and like charcuterie boards and cheese boards, and which was great because I love that kind of stuff, and I didn't know that they had that kind of thing in Disney Springs, so I'd kind of want to go back and try something else there. It was a really good night. It was great hanging out with Taylor, Jackie, Leanne and Dale, and Wine Bar George was really nice, decor was really nice, the food was great. I'd probably agree with Dan and say 7 out of 10 for what it was, but I think I'd probably like to go back there again and try something else and see. But yeah, no, it was great night.
So super long day for us. We were up this morning before 6, out of the room at about 7:10, on the bus at 7:30. It's now 7:45. We were hanging around because there was supposed to be a SpaceX rocket launch now, but that's been pushed back another hour. We're not going to wait up another hour for it because it's already 7:45 and we're both super tired, so we're going to head to bed now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this vlog. Completely different day for me. Never been to Kennedy Space Center, that was amazing. Never been to Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar, never been to Wine Bar George, so everything we did today was something new to me, and of course to David as well. So yeah, great day. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this vlog, please give us a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and also make sure you're subscribed. I lost my train of thought there. Make sure you're subscribed, the little notification bell clicked, so you know when our videos come out. There'll be another vlog next week. I'll be more sober, hopefully. Anyway, only one thing left to tell you. Never grow up.